Mic test, mic test. Okay, welcome back to episode 20 of Oxygen Not Included, the Radioactive Ocean All Achievement Hard Settings run. So, last time we left off, we did a bit of expansion in this third planetoid, and then I finished up a lot of things off camera. I finished this spawn area, and I also dug up more of this area over here, and area over here. I put a bunch of ladders down here just to stop the researcher guy from constantly getting her feet wet. And right now she's still like struggling with stress. If you take a look at the stress, it's 100% and 81% respectively. And I actually let her go into a neurovacillator, and she actually got a sunny disposition. Go into here, you can see properties, bio, sunny disposition. So that will reduce her stress by a lot. Thank God for that. And right now, all my crops are not really growing, so I can't really do anything with that either. Let's enable bristleberry forever. So, and make sure that they don't actually eat the bristleberry. Okay, so right now everything is quite so far so good. I still have a lot of moose fry and omelets. I'm making a bunch of moose fry here. I still have 32 moose fry queued up. I have enough water here to actually supply the water to a moose fry. Something I need to do is also need to disable building for this, because I don't want the bottled water being used for the water cooler. And apart from those, I'm not worried about the water spilling over just yet. Apart from those, I have to kind of worry about heat coming over, because the heat is slowly seeping over. Most of it is getting destroyed via the spawn, so that's good. Kind of want to not use regular pipes for this. I kind of want to use insulator pipes, but that is something I have to worry about in the future, not right now. Okay, now for the base planetoid, what I'm doing is I'm expanding these two rocket tunnels. Those things drywall that you can see here are all made of sedimentary rock, because sedimentary rock is the most abundant material at the bottom. I'm building some Trailblazer rockets here, modules on this rocket. Even though it's a sugar engine, this engine over here is just a like placeholder engine, because eventually I'm going to replace it with the red bulb engine. Okay, and then I'm going to build a similar rocket over here. I've already built another rocket, same as the other one, the sugar engine rocket. I'm actually going to use this rocket to explore the third planetoid, which is this one. Wait, there was a marshy planetoid. I'm not actually sure where it is. Okay, I haven't actually discovered a marshy planetoid, so that's a bit of a bummer. I'm not really that interested in going to this frozen forest asteroid. I want to go to a marshy asteroid. It's probably one of these question marks, because marshy asteroid is actually considered a near asteroid, so it's probably actually one of these two. I will need my my researcher guy to faster finish all of this so that she can go to the top and start doing some like astronomy research. Let's make a bunch of pipes here, but then we'll make it priority 1. Um, let's create a bunch of pipes using igneous rock here along this ladder. But then we will make it priority 1. Make it priority 1. Okay, because eventually I want. Oh, by the way, I have a payload opener here because eventually I want to receive a bunch of payload from the other side. You know what? Let's shift this a little bit to allow space for the, what's that thing called again? Telescope. Rocketry telescope, enclosed telescope. Okay, and this will have to be connected to a power. And then after that, I will have something here. I will have a payload opener here. By the way, I figured out why oh no, I did not. I thought that one reason why the pump was working even though there was no power in the previous episode was because of solar panels here. But apparently I don't even have solar panels here, so oh, there's actually a bit of spare battery in this battery modules. That is the reason why I took so long to actually power the thing. because my dupes was also powering the battery module. I see. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I've introduced the stuff on the first planet already. They are busy working on this. Oh, by the way, I've dug up a little bit of this area here, and then I've made a red box reflector here. I've dug out a bunch of garbage here. There used to be a bunch of like space garbage here, and then I dig it out and then put a reflector here. Once I'm done with the radioactive research, I will send the red box up here, and then I'll put a what is that thing called? Joint plate radiation. I'll put a. Have I not researched it yet? Anyway, I'll just try to shoot it up. I'll need like a joint plate, red bolt joint plate placed here, and then the thing will shoot it up, and then the red bolt over here will just shoot into somewhere around this general area. I will do deconstruct these two tiles first, these three tiles, and then the red bolt should just fire in here. Okay, my dig tree is actually going to suffocate here. I need her to get out of there immediately. Recovering breath. Oh wait, what the hell? Okay, let's set this to auto. I locked it because some of my duplicants were having a bit of shenanigans. Okay, let's open it so that she can get out there. And breathe so that she doesn't suffocate. Over on this side, I made some changes as well. I've placed down a loop here. They actually did this. They actually did this like a while ago. Let's see. I want to disconnect this from this. Okay. I have a bit more stuff queued up here, as you can see. So this essentially is going to form a. I'll need the pipes to go into here. This essentially is going to form a water loop, and that's because some of my plants blossoms are getting stifled now. So I already had an existing water loop over here. I just like expanded it a little bit over here and over here, and now I'm trying to expand it to this side over here so that more of the chill can spread to my central area. Okay, so that my plants stop getting stifled. Like 1/3 of my plants are actually stifled. As you see, the rest of the plants are getting stifled, so I need the loop to be done. Also, my guys on the second planet are always idle, so I need to give them something to do. Over at this side, I still have some guy having a stretch action. That's fine. After she's done with her crying, then she'll probably just finish the rest of this area. I have a bunch of food made here, so I don't have to worry about starvation just yet. Let me check their schedule, make sure that they have their downtime slots. What is your okay? Stamina is at 10%. I'll let you work for a little while more so that I can align your schedule with her. I want their schedule to be aligned, because if I give him like downtime now, then she won't go to the downtime because she's busy like crying. So then their schedule will be misaligned. I want to align their schedule as much as possible. Okay, I have a guy idle again. Okay, I have more guys idle here. Shouldn't be idle. Oh wait, you already finished this. That's fast. And then I'll disconnect this from here so that the water will flow in a proper loop. Okay, maybe I can add more liquid here so that there will be a little bit more cooling. Okay, cool. And then I'll cut it off soon. Okay, I think it's time to cut it off. Okay, good. Nice. Let's cut this off just to make it look pretty. Okay, nice. Okay, over on this side. Oh, by the way, I have two rockets interiors yet to be designed. One is this one and one is this one. I won't worry about this one for now. The large passenger module, I won't worry about this one. I will just show you my design for this one. So the design is nowhere near finished for now. I also need to connect the water pipes to it. I don't think the water pipes are connected. Oh, it is connected. It's just that because I disconnected this, the water aren't coming through. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What is this? What is this pipe for? Oh, this is where the steam turbine is going to be in the future. I won't worry about that for now. I will connect this up, and then I'll connect this up once the liquid reservoir is ready. In fact, I'll just connect this right now. Now I will need to put a liquid reservoir back here. Okay, I will need the liquid reservoir, this one to be built, and duplicate operation required. Okay, that's fine. But essentially, my build here will just separate the rocket into two spaces, the space above and the space below. Space above is going to use for the dining, space below is going to use for bedroom. And I find that I can perfectly like split these two spaces into 12 tiles each, um by building the tiles in a certain way. Right now I can't really show you guys because I'm going to deconstruct some of these appliances later on just to build the split, the tile split. So once I deconstructed this, then I can show you how I split this up so that I can make it 12-12. Bear in mind that this room itself is 28 tiles. So in order to have two rooms of 12 tiles each, I need to only have uh, 4 tiles in there. So I need to somehow split the room into two using 4 tiles, and there's just one way to do it. There's literally no other way to do it. So I will show you guys how I do that. Let's see. Over on this side, I want to supervise them. Okay, they are all more or less done. I will need them to sleep. You are sleeping. Okay, I'll need to move him so that he can actually sleep properly. I already have some like radioactive vomiting. Let's not get you out of there. Let's not get you out of there. Make sure you are eating the rat pills. Are you eating the rat pills? Consumable rat pills. Okay. The problem is that I think there are no more rat pills. Oh no, there are still a bunch of rat pills. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. I could click on the wrong stuffs because there are so many like interiors now. Okay, they are sleeping. I will let them do a bit of downtime once they are done, so that they can eat. Alright, building broken, electrolyzer. What is happening here? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of salt water coming in. As you can see, it's pumping in salt water because there used to be a bridge here because of the overflow, and then now there's a bunch of salt water in the system. Oh man. We will not use this water for now because this water is contaminated. There's a bunch of contamination in it. We will use this water pipeline. Yep. We'll use this water pipeline over here. This will be fresh water, and I'll just have to deconstruct all the area where there's salt water, and now I have to place my desalinator back down. I have to place another desalinator here. Unfortunately, all this garbage is in the way. Oh, speaking of which, I got this thing working, and it's sending the gas over now. If you take a look at the gas overlay, it's sending it over to this pressured room right now. I wish they would do it a little bit faster though. It's not really. Oh, ambient pressure is 400. Okay. Chlorine is already all the way up here, so I wish this would go a little bit faster. Okay. We will let them pressurize on its own. We'll need to continue killing more of these guys. I'm just not killing them fast enough. And the drowning chamber apparently doesn't work either. Let's kill the hatchling, and the stone hatchers we'll leave the stone hatchers alone. Cancel attack. I don't want to annoy the stone hatch. There will be a bunch of smooth hatch, but I can't really do much with them. I don't really need like 3 stable of smooth hatch because they will eat up my copper like no tomorrow. We will need this not be sweep only so they continue delivering stuff inside. We will leave these smooth hatches alone for now, and then once we need, actually you know what, let's just kill the smooth hatches. We will wrangle and put smooth hatches inside here as well. Okay, hopefully my dupes will get to doing that because they are I already disabled like digging and building on my rancher. As let's disable storing as well. So her job is just to range 24/7 or attack the critters 24/7. I think she's not doing it fast enough is because there's a bunch of chlorine here and she's constantly have to come out here to breathe. So I hope this pump will actually do it a little bit faster. You know what, let's send it. Just send out as long as the pressure is above 400. This will be a bit less efficient and will take out a bit more power, but power is not my concern right now. Speed is my concern. I'll need this to go. Wait. Okay. How about 300? How about like 200? Screw it. It will be super inefficient, but I have a bunch of excess power, so we'll just let that do it on its own. Also, I'm using power from the rocket, so it's not like I'm really wasting any resources doing this. But it's going to overload the circuit though. It gets overloaded sometimes when the auto sweeper is active. Kill this guy as well. I need to kill them before they actually reaches adulthood. Once they reach adulthood, then it's going to be a little bit harder to kill them. Also, I need to fix this thing. Let's disconnect this first. I will disconnect this from there, and then I will isolate the salt water so that it stops flowing, and then I have to dig to deconstruct the pipe, not dig. Okay, start the massive deconstruction. Okay, and then for this pipe, I need a desalinator to be placed down. Where can I put a desalinator? How about this area over here? So what I'll do is I'll disconnect this for now. Cool. To stop the water from flowing out here, and then I'll send the water into a desalinator in this area, or maybe even send a desalinator here. I think it works well. It works as well. So I will actually just that's a little bit awkward because I can't disconnect it easily. This is actually all just fresh water, so we will just bypass the desalinator. I think we will bypass the desalinator. We'll send it. We'll create a new area over here like this. We'll make this igneous rock so that it stops rebuilding the existing pipes. Okay, something like that. And then the fresh water actually just flow this way. I will let the rest of this contaminated water be sent over inside here. I will kind of want to flip the orientation of this thing because right now it's not orientated correctly. Okay, we'll worry about that later on. For now, I will need this to be done first. Okay, let me check. This thing needs to be fixed. Enable auto repair, and then I will allow access inside. And then I'll need to mop up the area as well. Okay. What about this area? Oh, I think you know what? Let's use some of my spare hydrogen, because this hydrogen. Oh no, this hydrogen is going to last me a while. So let's not worry about using our spare hydrogen supply. Radiation vomiting deep 3. Okay. Where is the radiation getting so bad? It might be along this ladder segment. This ladder segment isn't that bad. Come on. This one is the horrible one. This one is the one that's horrible. It's fine. I'll not worry about that right now. Their morale is really low. I'll need them to eat. I'll need them to... Have they even eaten? They haven't actually eaten. I'll need them to eat. here right now. What is she doing? You want to use toilet? Okay. I'll need to reload the save so that she actually eats. Cause sometimes when you let them have the downtime, they won't actually eat, even though they are supposed to. So you need to reload to actually fix that. This colony probably reach super sustainable by cycle 190 or so. Then I can start using all my natural gas generator, and that will give me a bunch of polluted water. Ship water is not really what I'm missing right now. I'm missing water on this side desperately, but water I'm not really missing it on two other sides. Yeah, I'm to make the food. But I need you to allow you guys to eat the mush fry. Okay, and you are crying already. That's because they hasn't actually eaten the mush fry in the previous downtime, because they are busy just because they are disallowed the bush fry as a food item. That's kind of unfortunate. Also, these two guys are idle again. Are the plants growing? The plants are actually not growing. I'll need to replace all of these pipes with granite. Some of it's actually made of sandstone. Or maybe just have to expand this loop. Something I can use is radium pipes, but I'm worried that the pipes might actually break. What's the temperature in here? -15. Oh wait, no, it won't actually break because polluted water go down as low as -20 degrees. We can use radium pipe, but it's going to be very expensive. And also, I don't have a bunch of refined metal because I've sent all my copper over. I need to put a bunch of copper in here. Copper or metal or copper ore, and I'll need to make like copper ore to copper 99 sets of it. That will keep them busy for a while. Okay. Meanwhile, she's building the stuff while the other guy is crying his eyes out. And he got food poisoning. Great. Warm air. Okay. Damn it. Why? Why do you not use the ladders? Who has the kid? Oh, that's fine. Circuit overloaded. Let's see. Okay. How about we do not connect you to anything for now. Still says circuit overload. We just let the circuit overload on itself by itself. There's a blueprint. I can either take tubes or take the pip egg. I need a digger right now. I don't need. Oh wait, this guy is electrical engineer. That's awesome. I can actually just use him to upgrade my hydrogen generator. He can act as a backup digger, I guess. He can't really do digging though. Increased bladder is no big deal. I desperately need somebody to tune up the hydrogen generator so that we get more power. Because eventually I'm going to put a power industrial area, and the industrial area is going to cost a lot of power. So I think it's a good idea to take this guy, and he will be the op. He'll be the op one. I will name him op one or Mac. Okay, never mind. We'll just name Mac 2. Mac 2 farm. Okay, that's not really a very useful interest. It's fine, I guess. The other guys are not really that great, so I think I'll take him. Okay, you got skill points. I kind of want to have you do do digging for now, cause I don't need you to be doing these two things. I need you to help with the digging of things around, and then I will let you do operating with high priority, very high priority. while digging and building can be high priority. Farming will be very high priority as well. Okay, have fun with that, so that you can harvest the plants as soon as they are grown. And I will reset the other guys' farming priority to low, or I will even disable it. Okay, that's a good split of errands. I'll just let this wire. I need a heavy watt wire here, not a regular wire. Heavy watt wire. I'll replace it over the existing wires, and then this is actually unreachable. I'll need to store a bunch of stuff in here. First thing to store will be algae. Organic algae. I will store about 2000 kg of algae in there. 2500 kg of algae. And then for the fridge, I'll store a bunch of. I will set this to sweep only for now, but I want to store a bunch of grapefruit preserve in it. Okay, I'll make sure that the guy is not starving to death, by the way. 879, okay. And I will kind of have to deconstruct this. What I'm worried about is that if I deconstruct this, dupes actually won't be able to come in, and that will be a big issue. We'll let them deliver stuff to here first. This will be priority 9. And I'll allow all of them access into this area. I will allow everybody access to this area for now. Only the diggers really needs to have red pills because they are basically permanently working in this area. For people who are supplying stuff, they will just enter this area, exit quickly because they are not involved in building this stuff. Okay, let's check this area over here. Okay, scale overloaded, that's fine. Stop giving that stupid message. I keep thinking it's my like important stuff that's actually overloaded, but it's just like a nothing burger. Let's see. This is 35%. Okay. You can just dig in from this side. That's fine. You can just dig as much as you can over into this area. Do not actually uncover this. Do not uncover this. Do not come inside here. And is the other guy eating? He's going to eat. Okay, cool. And then I'll need their schedule to be correct. I'll move the beacons to here, Mac 2 farm. And then we'll set it to all work for now. We'll take a look at their calorie count. This guy's going to eat, so he'll be fine. I'll need to pay attention to their stamina. Going to eat. Okay, that's not good. Why are you going to eat? Are you starving? No, you're not starving. Why are you going to eat? And your schedule is set to work slot. Okay, I need you to. I will move you so that you actually change your priority. Move to here, so that you go back to building. Unreachable toilet. Okay. All the water is going to here. Let's disconnect this. So the water goes into a washroom for now. Then, because this thing has stopped working, we need to reconnect it back up. Oh, this thing is not being done because they are disallowed access into this area. This is what, granite? Is it made of granite or is it granite? Okay, I'll need this to be granite pipes. Okay, and I think this should be good enough. Then the water will start flowing in my electrolyzer. Right now, there's nothing in my electrolyzer at all. I'll need to connect this pump for now and tap into my emergency hydrogen supply. Oh, by the way, I dug out a bunch of bleach stone here, and then I place them in this container over here. They are not really like off gassing because there's a lot of gas pressure in there. Also, my pumps are clearly like lowering the chlorine pressure here. There's still a long way to go though. A long way to go. How much is in there? 8.6. 8.6 kg worth of... Oh, there's 200 kg worth of carbon dioxide. That's insane. Okay, you go pump, you go. Let's be quick about it. Okay. How about not build ladders over here? Why do I want ladders here? So that I can reach this iron ore. I think it's gonna be fine. Just dig out a bunch of phosphorite here. I don't need you to really do much stuff here. You definitely don't need any ladders here. I'll just let you build the ladder for now. Just dig out a bunch of phosphorite here and be done for the day. Okay, there's absolutely no oxygen here. I do actually need some... I'll need some pipes here to divert the oxygen in. So I'll build this out of granite. There should be a bunch of granite pipes, granite material around. Then I will just do this. Put a gas vent here. Okay, that should help with the breathing difficulties. Okay, they are exhausted again. I'll need to set them to... I'll let them sleep right now. And then I'll give them downtime. A bit of 3 downtime slots. And I'll move this guy so that he stops sleeping on the ground. Okay, no. She's Banshee wailing again. She's like so permanently freaking stressed. I don't understand her deal, man. Okay, research is done. Okay, I have a bit of research left here. Once these 4 are finished, I have literally nothing left to research. Full bladder. Is she done whaling? She's not done. Yeah, then she will. She's... Oh my god. Are they done with their eating? They are not done. What's his stamina? Let me check. Stamina is at 14%. What about you? Stamina is at 58%. Come on guys, please sleep. Sleep. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you constructing things? Oh, dude. I've set the wrong schedule, man. Sleep. Guys, sleep. Oh, in that case, I'll let rest one does not have a... I'll let her not have a bed. Okay. Then I will need to put another bed here, so that everybody have a bed. I kind of need to shift the beds by 1 slot to the left. We'll use granite. There's a bunch of granite on the ground. This needs to be priority 6. Let me see. Set it back to work. And then let's give them 3 downtime slots and 2 sleep slots. What's your stamina? 22%. She's going to eat, so that's good. She's taking a bunch of mushroom and eating it. I want her to sleep next. I'll give her a dedicated schedule. And then I'll need her to sleep after that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sleeping. Why are you sleeping on the ground? Rest 1. Sleep here. Okay. And then I'll revert her back to the regular schedule. Insufficient oxygen gen. Yes, I know, because all the pipes are disconnected. Okay, now all the pipes are connected. I will No, the parts are still disconnected because I haven't actually built them back. I've disconnected all the parts where there's the contamination, and I'll need to reconnect this so that water starts flowing again. And I need this to be priority 9 so that they finish this, or else I'll no hydrogen or oxygen. Okay, we will disconnect our emergency hydrogen supply. Idle. You continue making red pills, basic red pills like 80, because I desperately need them. If I were to not risk my dupe, get more red radiation vomiting. Okay, how are you doing in terms of oxygen? Oxygen is spreading over now. That's nice. Dick 3 is idle. How is Dick 3 idle? They can actually walk across here. How are they idle? Oh, seriously? Okay, fine. Now they can finally come in. I was wondering why that thing is not getting done. I found out why. Okay. Stress is at 93%. Now, this person is the one that is struggling now. Can't really give them any higher tier food because I can't really. There's no way to actually give them anything. There's no way to grow anything. This one is 31.7. Don't have a choice. We don't even have ice around. I guess I could use an ice maker and try to make a what is that thing called? Make a temp shift plate. If you make a temp shift plate of ice, it will immediately melt. But the temp shift plate costs 800 kilograms worth of ice. The ice maker only give you 60 at a time, I think. So it requires ages for you to get a ice. Oh, he's going down here because he's blocked by this bunch of abyssalite. Okay, in that case I should have placed down a ladder here. How about we deconstruct you and then place a ladder here? That should make it better. Okay, water is actually running out here. I'll need to put a liquid reservoir down. I'll put it somewhere close, like this area over here. And then I will just pump a bunch of water in. I'll use not sandstone, I'll use granite pipes. Because I think there's a bunch of granite lying around. Granite. Okay, cool. Okay, it's affected by heat stroke. It's fine. Do not come into this area. I wanted to dig into this area, but I find that there's actually a spore kit in here. And once spore kit gets any access to carbon dioxide, it will immediately start spraying zombie spores everywhere. And that'll be very deadly. Okay, another thing I want to do is just put a pump here. Pump out all this crude oil. I'll need to come in here and actually dig this up. That will give me a little bit more crude oil, but then I will just get heat stroke. I'll be getting a little bit of heat stroke. Okay, I've done this just to gather up all of the crude oil. Kind of want this top bit dug away as well, so that all the crude oil will properly flow down. And I think this amount of crude oil is good enough for me to just start with making plastic. How much crude oil is in here? I think there are 5 tons of crude oil. I did some calculations and I find that you need exactly 5.2 tons of crude oil in order to make enough plastic for my red bulb engine research. So it will actually just overflow to this area. I need to be careful to not go into a spore kit. Also, it will be a very ugly sight. I'll need to dig this up and put a pump over there. Hopefully the spore kit actually gets drowned by the like ocean of crude oil. We will put a pump here and then we will connect the liquid pipes up. Problem is, where do we want the crude oil to go? We want it to grow in a more habitable, more habitable area. So we want it to go here, and then we'll put our refining stuff here. I think. Do we even have space? It was digging through a bunch of sorry, obsidian. We don't really have any other choice. We don't really have much space here to work with. I could just convert these areas into a refining area. The problem is that there's not enough space. We'll just use this space for now. We'll use this space for now. We'll use this little space over here. I think it'll be fine. And then we'll put a airlock here. Manual airlock. Because I do want to put the oil refinery here, and the oil refinery actually produces quite a bit of natural gas, and I want natural gas to not like go out to the rest of my base. Oil refinery is actually quite large, so I do need some space here. And then I'll put the gas pump in the corner. And I need to connect power to a gas pump, so I guess I'll use conductive wires. And I'll use lead, so something like this will do for now, I think. Okay, what's the temperature here, by the way? 72 degrees. I think they'll just barely avoid scalding. Heat stroke is fine, I'm not too worried about that. Let's make sure that the spawn is working again. Okay, spawn is working again, that's nice. Unreachable toilet. Okay. I'll need this to be disconnected again so that all the water flows into a bathroom. Overheated. I hate it when this happens. It'll constantly give me the overheating alert even though I don't really care about it. Can I disable? I am going to keep getting the overheated alert until I actually come in and deconstruct this thing. That's quite annoying. We are making a bit of headway into this area, but not really that much. Okay, once we get a vent over here, there'll be a lot more oxygen. There'll be a lot more productive here because they're constantly having to come up here to breathe. Meanwhile, our cook is stressed again. This guy actually very low stress because he has very little moral requirement. Okay, new friend is actually giving me negative 10%. That's nice. Cold air? How is there cold air around? Oh, I think I know why. It's because his tears are making him get cold air around. Yeah, I need him to cry there so that his tears actually fall down to the bottom. And let's see. I should have gotten a bit more copper ore here. There should be very little copper ore now. Yeah, they have to go all the way here to grab the copper now. Because I've exhausted most of the copper on this map. It's good that they have something to do. Okay, all my plants are actually growing now. That's nice. Because thanks to a cooling loop, only this plant is not growing, and this plant is 30.2. So hopefully eventually it will just grow. This water over here is coming in at 19 degrees, it's going out at 17 degrees. Okay, it's not that big of a difference. It does make a difference. It should just make it should just make a difference, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think we will change the piping a little bit. We will connect a bunch of granite pipes here. We'll use a bunch of granite pipes here. And because granite is a better conductor than sandstone, this should be able to conduct heat better to this area. Just to allow this lone plant to grow. And then I'll deconstruct the rest of these pipes. Or rather just use the plier tool and just disconnect them, not deconstruct them. I don't really like to deconstruct pipes, I just like to disconnect them if I have the option to do so. Okay, let me make sure that they are eating properly. Okay, they are eating. It's unfortunate that their cook is still crying. Okay, she's building the thing. As the water level is slowly rising. If the water does manage to spill out, it will cause a lot of issues. It will immediately cause like wait, what? Oh, okay. That's not really important. It will immediately cause like not scalding but like heat stroke. You only get scalding when you are exposed to an ambient temperature of about 73 degrees. If it's water, then I think it will be about 70 degrees water, then you will get scalding. Okay, they can't actually dig up this obsidian. Only our cook can dig out the obsidian. Research one is now at 93%. Okay, I need a nature reserve. I need to make a nature reserve so that they can stop getting stressed. I'll need to put a washroom in the nature reserve. I can just make this temporarily into my nature reserve. All the chlorine will need to spill out though. Is there any other plants that I can use? Natural plants. I sure am not going to try to use the spocket, this suicide. I can use these plants over here. I'll need to just seal this area. Oh, there's only 3 plants in there. I can use this these plants over here. I'll need to seal off the rest of the chlorine and then seal off the rest of this area as well. How much chlorine? Okay, there's an ocean of chlorine in there. I need to be fast about this. And I can't put any towel here. I can't seal this off because of this uh, stupid thing there. I'll need it to be like that. I'll need it to be sealed off like that. I can let the rest of the chlorine come in. I'll need a towel here to just seal that off. I'll use a igneous rock. Igneous rock. And then I need to seal off this area. So we'll put a bunch of pneumatic doors here. We'll put a pneumatic door at the bottom, and then we'll just use regular doors for the others. Regular tiles for the others. This should make this little corridor over here a nature reserve. And I have to create an area where I can block off the thing. I need to block this area off as well, or else it will be considered part of the room. And I will have to relocate the egg cracker. I suppose I can just build it over here. And then I'll need to seal off this area, so I need to put a pneumatic door here. And then a tile over here. Then I need to start opening up all of these doors, just so that the access will be a little bit quicker. Okay, this should, having this addition of this nature reserve should actually increase their morale high enough to not be constantly stressed. Because it gives actually a +6 morale. There's a lot of morale. Furniture, park sign. I'll build this out of igneous rock. And I kind of want this to be priority 6 actually. Priority 6. Priority 6. Stress is at 93%. Okay, I got my first batch of crystal blossoms. I'll need him to make crystal berries. Okay, I'll set this to priority 9. Okay, I'll just lower this priority. Oh, this is already set to priority 7. Oh, there's actually a bit of barbecue. I think one of the slicksters in here actually died. Okay, anyway, I need to lower the amount of moose fry, because he will prioritize moose fry first over making. Oh no, we'll just let him do his thing, because as soon as he finish the moose bar in here, he will just go on to make the crystal berry, because this is of a higher priority. So we won't micromanage this for now. And we'll open this door. We'll also need to put a door here. This will be priority 6. Okay, what's the schedule like? 3 downtime slots. I think 3 downtime slots is like more than enough. And it's picking up the iron ore, it's making it. That's good. Also, I kind of want this area to be dug up so that they can start expanding into this area. I will need this to be yellow alert so that my cook actually does it. He's the only one that can dig through obsidian. Okay. Dig 2 earn a skill point. I have so many duplicates that I'm losing track of who is who. Dig 2, I give you exosuit wearing. I'll give you exosuit wearing as well. Okay, that should be good enough. Stress is now at 98%. Somebody is going to... She's going to get a stress reaction again. Okay, finish this thing quick. Oh no. His, what's his stamina? 0%. Of course, of course, of course. I want you guys to sleep immediately. Sleep immediately. And then 2 slots worth of downtime. 3 slots worth. Sucks that I have to constantly micromanage their schedule. Okay, I'll need him to sleep, not eat. Why is he eating? Oh, cause he's starving. Okay, then once you're done, I'll need you to go and sleep. Just make sure that he doesn't miss his sleep slot. Then I will let you sleep. Unreachable toilet, I will need to... Unreachable toilet? Oh. Oh, the pipe is empty now. What the hell? Oh, man. Oh, wait. Oh, no. There's still a bunch of salt water in there. How about letting some of the salt water through for now? I'll let some of the salt water through for now. It's fine. And I will have to disconnect the... I have to disconnect this. And then I'll do stop the salt water from going in. To isolate the salt water. There's also a bit of salt water here that I need to get rid of. I will get rid of you. Okay. Need to deconstruct these 3 pipes and then we'll let them rebuild it. Yes, toilet is still unreachable. Damn it, man. How about doing this for now? So that we allow a bit of water through. Oh no, it's flowing back. That's even worse. Oh my goodness, all this salt water is causing me so much stress. Okay, I will just let all of the... I'll let all of the salt water through for now. Yeah, I have to sort of micromanage this. I will let all of the salt water through. I will not... I'll reconnect all of these pipes. Oh wait. What the hell? What did I do here? Did I disconnect one of the pipes accidentally? Let's reconnect you. And then I'll need to reconnect the rest of this. Okay, how about deconstruct this with yellow alert, so that somebody immediately in the vicinity does this. Okay, and I'll need the rest of this to be connected. Igneous rock. Okay. Connect it back up. Then this is also need to be priority yellow alert, or else you won't have a washroom ready. So this is gonna be built. Okay, I'll reset it back to priority 5. Okay, everything should be done now. I've got a bunch of salt water on the ground, but the bathroom is working yet again. I have to just get rid of all this salt water. Oh, I haven't actually done this. I completely forgot about this because I was so focused on the other planetoid. I will need to disconnect this. And how will I do this? This is a little bit awkward. How about redesigning all of these pipes? I'll need to redesign all of these pipes. Let the water go through here. How about flipping the thing around? I think that can actually work. I'll send the input in here, then the output will go into here. Okay, that can work. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, what I will do is I will send all the liquid here. I'll just flip all the direction around. I'll set a bunch of I'll send all the existing pipeline here, and then it will be sent out here. Uh, and then it will be sent out here from here to here. And now I'll deconstruct these bridges and flip them around. Okay, do not actually. Okay, fine, that's fine, whatever. Oh no. I'll just let not autopilot, I guess. Okay, there's this one thing that needs to be done. And I might just end the episode here because I need to go right now. It's been quite long also. 1 hour. Okay. So see you guys on episode 21. I will need to just take a break right now because I have something to do. And I'll stop the stream right now. See you guys on